Tuesday's action. Looking first at the American League East, Mike.
From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that their game is on. We should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Yankees baseball comes your way next. Kenny Rogers will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, man, I don't think we saw this coming at the beginning of the season. This guy's having some kind of bang-up rookie year. If he keeps this up, he's got a shot to win Rookie of the Year. Rock solid pitcher.
Now into the box, Jorge Polanco. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Jorge Polanco becomes the first out of the inning. Ben Gamel comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, Corey Dickerson is the guy that's looking to turn it around right now. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. Fouled away. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. And stepping in, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees.
Now the pitch.
The shortstop.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in third place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Derek Jeter is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Bernie Williams is at the plate as he looks at ball one. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty, one man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here comes the 1-2. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Into the box now, Jose Canseco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play at 313, 31 homers, and 76 driven in. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off again, ball 3.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Looking up is the center fielder. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Solo shot to right center. 32 now for the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Standing in now, Cecil Fielder. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 1 inning in the books here. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. So now here is Frank Thomas. He'll be hoping to move up that American League leaderboard in this one as he enters play 9th in the league in home runs.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
0-1.
High and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here he comes again. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Rogers has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Next to stand in is Corey Dickerson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now at the plate here is Ricky Henderson. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. Ball, that's out.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Wong. And there's one away.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. Pitch on the way.
Ball inside.
1 out, nobody on. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Allen Trammell.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off 2-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single. He'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And it's 1-1. Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Okay, one more look at it here. Is there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first. I think this is a good challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset. And it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. First offering on its way.
Colton.
The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Again, a 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored. So it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
Oh, that's out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Jorge Posada checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Derek Jeter. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
In now, Bernie Williams, as he'll take a look at ball one, hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Jeter stands at first with one out. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Nipped the corner. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-1 home is low and outside for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to. And now Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
The right fielder, number 30.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Henderson is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The bat,
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Willie McCovey. Struck out in his first at-bat. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The first baseman.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave.
Frank Thomas stands in as he looks at ball one here. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2-out double left stranded. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Now here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And it's fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Jose Canseco. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he'll get back in safely. So 1-1 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Canseco, base runner at first with 1 out. Runners on the move for second, and he fouls this one off. Now a throw over. Runners back. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because
Now
if it's put in play,
right fielder,
there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Leading off for Minnesota,
Jake Cave is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So next to hit is Eduardo Escobar, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little...
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ricky Henderson. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. In the air, down the line in left, and foul. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Cave is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and batting next will be Alfonso Soriano. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Soriano is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
The batter, the third baseman, Alan Trammell.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Soriano leads off first with 1 away. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Towards second. They'll go to the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. So here is Mitch Garver. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
The batter, the second baseman, Colton.
Here's Colton Wong now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Jeter backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Jorge Polanco. No hits to this point. And now the first pitch. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Soriano ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Up next for Minnesota, Ben Gamel. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Fouled off.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
2 out with the man at first. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada.
For the Yankees, the catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And it's 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
This is foul right side.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Bernie Williams. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now to the plate, Willie McCovey. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Jake Cave. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
The left fielder, number 23.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That evens it up 1-1. Cave is off of first with 2 away. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he fouls this one off. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in once again is Tino Martinez.
Leading off
We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The left fielder, Jose
Canseco will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. No balls and 1 strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Canseco, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Next for New York, Cecil Fielder. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little.
Well, play is made for the third out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. So here's Eduardo Escobar. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The catcher, number 8.
Next up is Mitch Garver, a hit in 2 tries so far. Fouled off.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Behind 0-2 now. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Makes the throw to first, 2 down. First pitch of the AB now.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Canseco gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Cody Stashak is on to pitch out.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 6.
Darryl Strawberry is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. From the stretch, Stashak, 28 years old. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now back.
Paul O'Neill will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 18 homers and an even 50 RBIs. Here it comes, 1-0. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So now into the box is Alan Trammell. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Fielded cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they hold a 2-0 lead. Darryl Strawberry will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Bruce Sutter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Wade Boggs is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
Ben Gamel is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So stepping in is Willie McCovey, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Again, he sends it out of play. Final strike for the Twins. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. So the Bronx Bombers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kenny Rogers records his 18th win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Al Leiter pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Bruce Sutter hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Twins, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance here